In this video, we will learn how to download and install a set of graphical user interface tools to administer our MySQL server and run queries on it visually. You will see that these tools will come in handy as we progress through the course and start working with queries and start doing backups of our databases and such. First, we need to download the GUI Tools package. To do that, go to Google and do a search on MySQL GUI Tools, and you'll see that MySQL GUI Tools 5.0 will show up. Just do a search on that, and you'll come across this this link here, GUI Tools bundle. Go to that web page and download the version that fits your operating system. I'll download the Windows version here. This will take you to a page where you'll be asked for username password pair, or it will ask you to register as a new user, but you don't need to do either of these things. You could just click on this no thanks link without registering, and you'll be taken to another page where you can download the GUI Tools bundle. You can use any of these mirrors here. I just clicked on the first one that appears on the list. Again, I'll save this on my desktop for easy access. And again, it shouldn't take too long. Should take a few minutes. It's less than 17 megabytes, so shouldn't take too long. So my download is complete, and I will continue the installation of the GUI tools. I'll just follow the on-screen notices. I accept the terms in the license agreement. Click on next. You have a choice to do a complete installation or choose a custom setup. I would recommend that you do a complete installation, and click on install, and it should take a few minutes to install the tools. If you get these user account control messages, just click on yes, and the installation should start. So this concludes the installation. Now you'll see that you now have a folder under the programs in the start button for MySQL. If you click that, you'll see a bunch of tools here. One of the important tools that we will use is the system tray monitor. This will add an icon to your taskbar here, through which you can get certain information about your server. For example, if this little dot here is green, that means your server is running. To the right, you see a vertical bar which gives you information about the CPU usage of your computer. And if you right click on the icon, you have access to a number of tools. The two most important tools we will use are the administrator and the query browser. I'll briefly show how you can use these, how you can log into these, and then we'll work with these later in the course when we start working with our actual databases. So the administrator, if you click this, the administrator will give you access to your databases so that you can tweak them. For example, you can add a database, you can add a table to a database, you can drop a table from a database. Some of the entries here you'll see may be pre-populated, but if they are not, here's what you need to type in these boxes. If you get a completely empty dialog, your server host is localhost. Your username, it should be root by default. And your password, if you just installed XAMPP and you didn't assign a password, this should be empty. So you should just click OK and you should be able to log in. However, I assigned a password. There is another video in which I show how you can do that. So I need to type my password here and then click OK. That will start the administrator. I won't go into the details of how you can use the administrator, but this will give you access to your databases on your server through this catalogs link. These schemata or databases are databases that currently reside on your server. It'll also allow you to back up one or more of your databases or restore a backup, either a backup that you previously performed or a backup that was sent to you. For example, I can send you a database and you can restore it on your server, or you can back up a database from your database server and send it to me. This actually is how we will work when the time comes for you to work on your project. You'll develop your database and you'll back it up, send it to me, and I'll restore it on my computer so that I can see it, I can have access to it. But we'll learn about these later on. I'll just close the administrator and show quickly how you can start the query browser. Again, localhost, root, and your password if you have a password. If you don't have a password, if you didn't assign a password, the password field should be empty, and you click OK and you get this dialog. It may look a little bit too crowded at this point. Don't worry, you'll learn how to use this. As an example, you could run a query here. This is your query, which was automatically generated as you clicked on a table, and these are the results. These are the rows that were returned as a result of your query. So we'll learn more about these, but for now, this is how you start the query browser and how you log in to it. Turn this off, and this concludes our installation and test of the MySQL GUI Tools bundle.